Midnight train to Georgia. Nice. I don't personally take the midnight train, but I have had the pleasure of taking a number of midnight planes to Georgia from California since I've lived on the West Coast. A few months back, when our Dean Benn called to tell me that I had been chosen to receive this award, a number of thoughts immediately ran through my head. I was certainly surprised, I was excited, but most of all, I was appreciative. Then I got a little worried. You see, when I told my wife Mickey about this, she said that under no circumstances would I be wearing a bow tie to this event tonight that clipped on. So that meant that I had the pressure of learning how to tie this thing, and I'm not going to admit to you how long that learning actually took. But bow tie tying aside, I was also somewhat apprehensive about tonight because, you see, I've been to a number of these galas over the years, and I know how truly distinguished past recipients of this award are. So I'm humbled, I'm flattered, and I'm truly honored to receive this recognition. I entered Georgia in the fall of 1976 and moved into the fourth floor west wing of Russell Hall, where, particularly on the weekends, we used to yell, "Raise hell for West." I'm not sure why we yelled that or what we really meant to have happen after we said that, but we yelled it nonetheless, as my roommate Hart will surely attest. I came to Athens with average high school grades and SAT scores and really no sense of where I wanted to go in life. I didn't have a plan, which would probably seem pretty surprising to a lot of the people that know me today. Without a doubt, Terry gave me the background, it gave me the knowledge, but most of all, Terry College and the University of Georgia instilled in me the self-confidence that I needed to succeed in the business world. He probably doesn't even remember this, but when I graduated from college, my dad gave me a book. It was an old, tattered, very thin paperback book entitled something like 10 Ways to Succeed in Business. And it was probably no more than 10 pages long. And on the front cover, his father had written him a note. And the note said, "Bill, this is good information to follow." And it was signed Dad. And under that note, my dad wrote me a note that said, "Doug, ditto." And it was signed Dad. I don't remember all the 10 rules for success in business, but I remember one that said something like, "Always do more than is expected." And I have used that often and modified it to become two of the cornerstones of my business life and probably of my broader life. They are always under-promise and over-deliver, and do what you say you're going to do, keep your commitments. My dad is here tonight with his friend Barbara. He just celebrated his 91st birthday. I'm so honored that he's here. Thank you for coming, Dad. Thank you for the book. And thank you for all the support and encouragement you've given me over the years. My education at Terry really prepared me well. I had great, caring professors who mentored me. They were patient with me, and they were tough with me when they needed to be. They apparently taught me pretty well because I was able to pass the CPA exam. And as Dean Ayers mentioned earlier, we have the highest CPA exam pass rate in the country in the University of Georgia for people taking the exam for the first time. And I just want to offer my congratulations for that, because this is not an easy test. And the pass rate is an astonishing 89%. 89%. So I want to offer my congratulations to Ted Christensen, to Ben Ayers, and all the faculty at the Tall School involved in our elite accounting program. Those are truly exceptional results. While my time at Terry was very pivotal in my early development, I was also very fortunate to work with many people after I left Terry that took the time to mentor me, to teach me, to believe in me, and to offer me opportunities for growth. Not much is accomplished in this world alone, perhaps nothing, so I'm very thankful for those people who took me under their wing and lifted me up. I went through an exercise recently where I wrote down the many things that I'm thankful for and also delineated the things that made me the happiest. It was a good exercise for me. One of the things that I wrote down that made me the happiest and gave me the most fulfillment was being involved in the development and mentoring of others and in providing others with career growth opportunities. That is probably the single most rewarding thing that I get to do in my current role today at the Cheesecake Factory. I can't tell you how good it feels when someone writes me a note or tells me that something that I did or said made a positive difference to them. So in accepting this award tonight, I'm accepting it not only for myself, but also for those many other people that have helped me throughout my career and throughout my life. Many of those people were business colleagues of mine or are business colleagues of mine today, as I mentioned. And as honored as I am to receive this award, I'm even more honored by the people that came here tonight to share this special evening with me. There are a couple of tables of people here. I feel incredibly fortunate to have so many family and friends here tonight. All of these people have supported me in one important way or another throughout the years, and I want to thank them for doing that, and I want to thank them for coming. I mentioned my dad, but I have a number of very good friends here as well. Along with my two daughters, Kelsey and Madeline, both of whom I'm very proud of. Neither one went to Georgia, but they're both big Bulldog fans. I have other family members here too, my brother John and my sister Kathy and their spouses and one of my nephews. In fact, another one of my nephews graduated from the University of West Georgia today and is coming to Terry for graduate school in the fall, entering the Masters of Accounting program. During my freshman year at Georgia, I met another student who lived across the way from Russell in Creswell Hall. I became a friend of hers, and I saw her and her friends many times during my first 3 years at Georgia. In fact, she eventually became my best friend. And after almost 39 years of being married to Mickey, she's still my best friend. I can unequivocally say she has been the biggest influence on my life. Mickey, thank you for your support. Thank you for all that you have taught me, and thank you for being my best friend. Finally, I want to thank Richard Kortz for nominating me and the Alumni Board and its leadership for putting on this great event every year. Also, many thanks go to the outstanding alumni relations staff of Jen Allen, Christine Smith, Patty Strickland, and led by Natalie Glenn, as well as Ken Hannon. I really enjoyed working with you, Kent. All of these people worked so tirelessly to make this a fun evening and a profitable one. CFOs like that. And I appreciate all of you, the many distinguished alumni that are in attendance tonight. It's the continued support of all of us that is allowing Terry to prosper and flourish. Terry has always been a great business school, but our combined support of the Building Terry campaign has allowed us to now have world-class facilities that go along with great teaching and education. and we should all be very proud of that. So once again, I'm honored, I'm grateful, and I'm truly blessed. Thank you very much.